Hey everybody out there in YouTube, this is JD Olsen with the Martial Arts Limited Association and of course Keishidojo Martial Arts Unleashed coming right here from Sumter, South Carolina. So some people have been asking about how to get out of the full mount. They're having a little bit of trouble. So I put together this tips and tricks video on several of our different buck and roll escapes. So let's go ahead and get right into this.
Starts off, he's going to grab the lapel, he's going to apply the forearm choke, pressure choke. Oh. So to counter that, for the standard buck and roll, I grab at the forearm and I squeeze tight, pulling this elbow to my belly button as close as I can. The secondary hand does not go like this. What's weird about this is when I pull, I'm actually pulling his elbow back out, which allows his elbow to flare. So instead I go fingertips towards the heart and I'm pushing his elbow further into his belly button where it's going to cross the center line. I'm trying to make that happen as best I can. I trap his leg, second leg comes up to the center, elevate the hips, and you notice he's falling over almost as soon as I roll. Let's go back. I'll do that one more time. So he's applying the choke. As soon as I feel that pressure, I grab the forearm. I don't grab here, he can still flare his elbow out and get me. And I don't grab at the wrist. It's just not enough. Flare your elbow out, and you'll still get me. So I go right at the forearm, right at the crook of the elbow. Second hand, fingers in, fingers facing the heart. And now, trap the leg, center, elevate, and roll. So standard buck and roll. Now he won't go ahead and grab. He just puts his hands on the mat. So my first one is going to be the lock and roll. Your hands come together in a gable grip fashion. Break his posture as best you can. Elbows are pinching the body. There's even a slight rotation of the wrist, so his hand can't come out. He's going to try to pull it out. If he tries to swim his arm out like that, that means you have a weak hold, okay? It's got to be tight enough so that doesn't happen. Trap that foot again. Elevate. And I'm here. Okay? Let's do it again. So I come up, I lock his arm up so he doesn't get it back, trap his foot, elevate, and roll. That is the lock and roll. I lock up the arm and I roll. Now we're going to do the wrap and roll. Hands on the floor. Maybe I try this and before I lock, he swims out. And he's just really good at timing. So I punch up the center. And now I swim it around to break down his posture. My elbow is trying to touch my body. Please do not punch this under here, okay? It's gonna escape. He's just gonna flare his arm out and lose it every time. So I go here, here, and I'll grab gi material on the back. If there's enough, I might feed more gi material if I can. This hand will go in the hip, hand on here, elevate and roll. And of course, take your hand out so you're not trapped underneath there. And then again. Up through the center. Break it down. Grab right here. Other hand on the hip as an assistant. Here, elevate and roll. The only exception to that rule, and I would say this would be for, again, like somebody blue belt or higher, is if you punch through the center and you're gonna grab the far side lapel to hold on really tight. But that's still kind of tough for some people to do. So just keep that in mind. And then my third variation, he's gonna put his arm underneath my neck and he's gonna put some pressure down on me. And so I'm like, hey, I can't get out. So, first thing you do is you push your head to the back of the floor so the arm can't come out top ways. The second thing, push his elbow against your neck so the arm can't come out this way. Now with my head down and my arm here, that arm is trapped, hence the name trap and roll. Here, 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 up, and over. One more time. Arm is under the head. Here, here. I'm already pushing my head to the floor. Take your arm out, sir. That arm is mine, hence trapped. Trap the leg, elevate the hips, and roll out.
Great. Well, there you have a couple of the buck and roll drills that we use to get escape full mount. If you haven't already, please do us a favor, hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already, don't forget to ring that bell. All right, we'll see you in the next video.